and I'm back. So it's pretty early in the morning, it is a work day, and I'm driving down to the Mornington Peninsula to go and see a client today. But what's good about this client in particular is they are right next door to the old steel wrecking yard. It's the one where I actually got my steel die that I've made my anvil shaped object out of, and I'm really looking forward to getting down there and having a bit of a hunt, seeing what I can find. So after that, also in this episode, I'm going to show you some of the knives that I completed while I was away, and then in the episodes coming up, I will show you me making knives, because I'm right in the middle of a massive Bowie. So a lot of fun. I'll catch you down at the steel yard. So here I am at the Wreckers. There's all sorts of cool stuff we can go through. It's like a trash and treasure market. So I'm going to go check if I can find anything in here. But no promises. You never know what you'll find on the day. So there was all sorts of steel there, and I literally could have picked up handfuls of hardenable steel to make all sorts of knives and things like that out of. But that's not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for some pieces for a surprise project that's coming up very soon. So I will come back once I have my parts list. So just seeing what they had. And I'm back. So as promised, I'm going to take you through some of the work that I've been doing, and basically it's been knife making. Walking through the bush up in the Dandenongs, I came across an old car. And amongst the car rubbish was a really old rusted old steel spring. And my understanding is that that sort of spring steel is hardenable, and obviously something that you can make knives out of. So I took it back, and I've been slowly cutting pieces of this spring as I go to continue to make knives. So my first one, the first one was for my daughter. So my daughter decided to design something for me, and she wanted a cheese knife. Now, I'm not saying that this is a cheese knife. I'm just saying it's a wicked looking cheese knife. But she uses it for cheese. So here it is, right here. There it is. Got the hook bill end on the end there. And it's a nasty little thing. Now you'll see this spotting along here. What that is the patina. So it's not natural patina, which is like the coating that steel will naturally get over the time as it rusts and is cleaned and rusted and cleaned. This is a forced patina, which actually reduces the amount of rust that it gets. One thing I didn't realize just using the high carbon steel off the bat is that it's obviously not stainless steel, which means it will rust, and it won't just rust, it'll rust really fast. So I've been playing around with this patina, see if you can see that there, you can. By basically hanging the blade in vinegar for certain periods of time, it goes black, it goes completely black, and I've got to work out how to keep that black, because I would love to blacken the blades in that way. But basically you wipe the black off, and what's left is this patina, which is like this sort of mottled finish to it. And on some of the other blades, I've been playing around with that a bit more, and sometimes it looks good, looks bad, but it actually changes over time, which is really interesting. So it's like one of those ink blot patterns. It just keeps evolving. So that's the first one. I don't think I've done a very good transitioning into the blade from the Ricasso, but I'm really happy with the first one that I did. So it's just using 5-minute epoxy, and it's using these pins. You see these pins here, are just some brass that I went and picked up from a steel manufacturer. They sell these lengths of brass that you can actually get, and so that's what I'm using, just clipping off very small pieces. I think I won't need any more for a long period of time, because then I've got 2 sizes, which you'll see in just a moment. So not only did I make the knife, but I made the sheath. And so I've been doing a little bit of leather work. Now it's not great. It's definitely not great. And you can see there, like it's all hand stitched leather work. And we've got a little C for Charlie on there. But yeah, I was really happy with how it's come out and the experience of actually doing this. So one thing about the leather is that it almost required a sort of a hand rubbing when it was wet, and it creates a bit of a seal and it actually rounds out the corner of the leather. I didn't know that going in, so that was really cool. So that was the first one. The next one was a tiny little one, so I had a little bit of leftover steel, so I made a partner to it. Again, the transition's pretty rubbish in through here, but this is a little skinning knife. Now, back in the day, we used to hunt rabbits and the like, and this is what I would use to skin something like that. So we'll have to give that another shot sometime in the future. But again, same materials, same pins. This one, I haven't worked on the patina, so it's just sort of getting a natural patina around it. So making sure I oil that so it doesn't rust up is one of the things that I've been doing. So there's another little one there. So a little bit knocked around, but you get the idea. These are just do-it-yourself trial type things. And then I decided to make a chef's knife. Now this one you're going to see has a completely unusually mottled pattern because I've been playing with the patina on it completely. And so sometimes it's dark there, sometimes it's dark here. It literally evolves. And you can see on the back there as well. But this, again, same materials, different thickness pins, but I've been using this. This is what I've been using in the kitchen, and it does an amazing job. It's probably not as sharp as it should be, but then again, I probably don't want to, my kids use these ones as well, so I don't want to make it too sharp to cut them, but it's definitely sharp enough to be cutting vegetables and meat and all sorts of things that I use in the kitchen. And it tends to hold its edge, which is fantastic as well. So these are the three. So I haven't got a sheath for that. I've got this one and I've got this one. I'm in the middle of trying to create a Bowie knife, which is massive. I don't know if you've actually seen the length of a Bowie knife, but it's about 12 inches. So it's like a little sword. I didn't expect it to be, but it's like a little sword. So you can actually see that in the upcoming videos, because next week, ideally, I'm going to be moving into the new property, which has a double garage. You'll be able to see where I'm getting my tools back. Thank goodness. Going to get my tools back, going to get the forge up and running, and the tools set up and ready to go. And then I might be looking at a secret little project to evolve, let's say, using a forge in a suburban area. So thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe for more updates on YouTube. And if you haven't seen it yet, I've got a page on Facebook, and you can subscribe for updates and actually more things that are happening there, because I pretty much put something up just about daily on that one. And in the comments below, let me know, does anybody still use one of these phone lines? Because I know I haven't used it in years, but there we are. Anyway, I'll catch you next episode.